responsible for the Naxos Music Library. This is the largest resource for classical music for streaming. So you can stream each composer you ever heard, maybe. Yeah, we have 1 million tracks there inside, over 500 labels with their content. And this is a fantastic tool for the research for classical music. Listen to classical music, and we have also additional content like digital booklets and other information like work analysis and so on. I hope that we have a much better reputation, especially in continental Europe. Overseas, most people know the Naxos Music Library. In Europe, it's still under development, and I think and I hope that with this fair trade we have more effect in continental Europe.
Hello, this is Rudolf Tang. I'm from China, Beijing actually. I'm the editor of the magazine called Symphony World. It's a quarterly journal published by the China Symphony Development Foundation, which represents 58 orchestras in this country. Wow, there's so many of them. Wow. So yes, I'm here for 2 days. It's been wonderful to be able to connect with so many people within this industry. It's a very specific occasion. All classical music industries like chain store, chain reaction. There are people from the recording companies, publishing companies, concert promoters, and from artist management, everywhere. So yes, this is my first time here for this first edition, of course, and I'm looking forward to coming maybe next time.
Digital content, is it a new business model for cultural institutions, or is it a promotional tool? On the other hand, can you make money with that, or is that problematic?
I think our philosophy is that we provide content for free on all platforms because we want as many people to come into contact with our programming and our education program.
In the large picture, that we have a very important challenge to tell the story of classical music, to tell the story of a symphony orchestra in a different way. So it's not an exclusive club for only members, but it's but we open up the doors for a more broad audience. And we do different kind of initiatives to create this kind of consciousness about symphony orchestra, what it is, and what classical music is. And the last year, you could say we are the orchestra of making the flash mob orchestra. Flash mob, that means that when you're a group of people that meets on an official place, some place, and then do something together, and then you disappear. And the first flash mob last year we did at the main central station in Copenhagen, and it was based on Ravel's Bolero. I played percussion, so I started on the snare drum together with the conductor. And then all the musicians were around the central station having their instruments in the back, and they arrived to me. They packed out their instruments, and then they start joining me. And slowly, after a while, there were a whole orchestra, symphony orchestra there. And after Ravel Bolero, everyone just disappeared. So we become relevant not only to the users in the concert hall, but to many other people. And the way they react is that classical music is so fantastic, it makes such a sense. I must explore this a bit more. 4 weeks ago, we did another flash mob where we turned up in the metro. So the orchestra's in the train, but no one knows. First of all, I think there are some interesting sessions at the Black Box to look at. And yesterday I went and heard a speech about crowdfunding and about the concept called Kickstarter. And he was talking about the Brandenburg recording of those concerts, the Goldberg variations, sorry. And how they have released that on the internet and how they have funded it through crowdfunding. And I have a new forthcoming project which is really obvious for crowdfunding. So that was really interesting for me. I think that's what I'm doing here, finding out what's going on, getting some inspiration, giving some inspiration, getting new connections, and then I can go back and then we can take the lead.